So once you have placed the model in Bambu Studio, you can select the model. And once it's highlighted, there's a button here. It's called Cut. And what this one will do is it will cut this object into several pieces. So we're just going to cut it into two. And right now, by default, you can cut it in the middle. So I'm just going to like raise this up, okay, or lower it. You can hold this um, yellow box to raise it up or lower it, with depending where you want it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to like just go and look at the underside and drag this just before that top brace. So you don't want it like this. You just want it to go just before like that. So you can see that it's highlighting that one. So it will cut this into two pieces, and when you cut into two pieces, then you can print it separately. Okay, so what we can do now is we can edit connectors so that when we cut this, we can have these connectors. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a plug. Dowels usually is when you want to put a little so a cylinder, and then snap will also work, but let's use a plug. We want a circular plug, and you can adjust the size whatever you want, but I'll think I'm going to stick with 5 and 5. And then all you have to do is zoom into the widest portion and put the plug here. Now if you put the plug somewhere else, it'll turn red, so make sure that it fits into the widest part. Okay, and if it's too big for you, you can adjust the size. You can put 4. Okay, and the depth, yeah, we can leave it at 5. uh, there's also the tolerance here, so we can leave it like that. I'll put it somewhere here again, and then another one over here, another one somewhere here. There you go. Just zoom closer and make sure that you can move it, that you move it like somewhere on the center. Okay, so in here you don't want it to be touching the edges, so you want to move it to the widest part, and it's not close to the edge. I think that's it. So what you have here is these things will be printed sticking out, and if you look at underside, there's going to be a corresponding hole for those plugs to go into. Okay, so we're going to leave it like that, and once you're done, you simply confirm the connector, and then simply perform the cut. Once you do that, you will now have two objects, one to be printed this way and the other one to be printed separately. Now this one, you can click on this one and put it on the bed later, and you also want it to flip, so you want to select this tool, and then you want this to print so that the holes are not going to be under, but you can see them on top. So that's how you want this to be printed. So you're going to print it first, and then you're going to print it second, and then once they're both printed, then you can assemble them, and these plugs will go into these holes, therefore they will look like one piece. Okay.